Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. You can tell from my voice that my vocal cords are shot from riding roller coasters yesterday and screaming like a banshee. And then add in the fact that I really got no sleep last night because I was up late editing and uploading yesterday's vlog. I'm gonna need some coffee, but first, before I start today, wow, these Aquafina bottles don't crush as well as other bottles. And what is this? Is this poison ivy? It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. Oh, that hurts. It's TheDailyWoo.
This is embarrassing. I'm watching your video.
I was giving you a wake-up call. I'm hoping a little warm coffee from McDonald's will help my throat a little bit. This guy in my way. Move it! Who is that guy? Is that Jacob the carpetbagger? What's he doing here? Looks a little cloudy today. It might rain. And that's kind of a tie-in because there is a huge, gargantuan, life-size Ark off on the horizon. We're about to board a bus because it's a 1-mile trek. We get the back seat all the way in the back. So here's the layout of the property. This is the Ark Encounter Map. An Ararat Ridge Zoo over there.
What's an Ararat?
Well, that was based in the Bible. There was a thing called Mount Ararat. Just got off the bus and take a look at this. Wow, look at the size of that thing. I think this opened about a month and a half ago. Do you remember exactly when this opened? Pretty recently though, right?
Beginning of July. What makes an Ark and not just a big boat?
That's a good question. Whenever I think of Ark, I think of the Bible version, but I also think of Indiana Jones and the Ark of the Covenant.
I said, what is an ARK? And it filled in the rest. What is an Arkansas toothpick?
What is it?
What is I actually know what an Arkansas toothpick is.
You do?
Is it dirty? A little bit. It is a raccoon, a male raccoon's penis bone.
Here at the base of the Ark, they have these long, basically long tree stump poles. There's no signage basically on what these are. The sheer magnitude of this thing is very, very impressive. The Ark itself is basically standing on top of these concrete pillars. This massive boat is being held up by these. Also below the Ark is this very large queue, which really is not, there's not a lot of people in the queue line. And if you look up here, you can see a time lapse of the Ark being built. So that's really cool. You can see it from stage 1. I know this is a very long walkway. How many cubits do you think this pathway is?
At least 5.
Five cubits? The time has arrived. Now entering Noah's Ark, going through the doors and heading into the Ark itself. The 17th day of the 2nd month of Noah's 600th year. Noah lived 600 years. All the fountains of the great deep burst forth and the floodgates of heaven opened. So in the Bible it says that they had every animal, every species of animal on the Ark at one time. They had a male and a female. So basically they had 2 of every kind. And that's what the cage is, and throughout the rest of the Ark where the animals were being stored. It definitely seems to be one heck of a storm brewing out there. And if you listen closely, in each of the boxes, there are different animal noises. Like there will be a snake noise up in here and a bird noise up in here. They have 2 very large animals in this cage, and I can't really put my finger on what species these are.
Pterodactyls. This is amazing.
you playing Pokemon in the Ark? Do you have a Wi-Fi signal in here?
I don't have Wi-Fi, but my cell signal.
So there's cell phone signal. Are you guys playing Pokemon too?
My Pokemon wouldn't load because there's not a good.
So you come all the way from Florida
right
to Kentucky,
Pokemon.
you buy a ticket to the Ark, and you're trying to find
The Ark
Pokemon.
has Wi-Fi.
And this is what the Ark would have looked like. This is a scale model of the Ark, and it shows what each room had in it, and basically the layout from the front to the back. At the very bottom, you have the smaller cages for the small animals, and then the middle level, the middle are the medium-sized animals, and then the very top level, the third level, for the larger animals. If you look really closely in this cage, at the very top of it, there are bats hanging from the roof. We're now leaving the first floor, and we're going to go up to the second floor, and eventually we're going to go to the third, and it looks like the fourth floors. This place is huge. When I was outside earlier, I was wondering what those tree trunks were for. Now I know. That is the base, the middle of the Ark going up. You can see those trunks going from the bottom floor all the way to the top. The second level has lots of dinosaurs. Yeah, this woman is feeding carrots to these dinosaur-looking creatures. This is one of the live people who was on the Ark with Noah. Oh, look at this guy. It's like feeding time for him. That woman looks like she could sleep for 40 days and 40 nights. She's tuckered out.
He said the Ark would be for me, my wife, our sons, and our sons' wives. It took us several decades to build the Ark. But that was after years of designing, collecting supplies, and preparing the site.
There's a guy working in his work shed, and I'm wondering if this is a younger, more in shape Noah. There is a huge door back here that everyone's getting their picture in front of. I'm not really sure what that door is supposed to be. Maybe that's where the animals were led in and out. Heading up to level 3. Wait a second. Wait a second. What is going on here? This is not... Yeah, the water dripping in here. I'm sure that probably happened though. I'm sure that probably happened on the real Ark. There are probably leaks. So now we're going into where not the animals live, but where the people who resided on the Ark lived, the living quarters. And this is Japheth right here, who was brothers with Shem, who is over here. So the brothers are on opposite sides. And I'm pretty certain there was another son of Noah's named Ham. So there was Shem, Ham, and Japheth. I can't find Ham anywhere. This guy's a man after my own heart. I love edamame. There he is right there. Ham. This was Ham. Wait a second. Where's Ham? The way they knew that there was dry land is Noah sent out this dove. And here's a recreation of Noah reuniting with the dove who had been out for a week straight. And he came back with an olive branch, and that's how they knew that they could then land the Ark on dry land. According to this book is over 400 years old, and there is a documented photo, a drawing of Noah's family leaving the Ark. We're down on the very bottom level now at the gift shop area with all the memorabilia from the Ark. I think we have finally figured out what a cubit is. So that is the length of a cubit. What is that, about probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet?
I don't know.
It's a measuring stick of a cubit. Yeah, they have a 3D puzzle of Noah's Ark. Pretty cool. Now that I have been inside the Ark, I now know what that wooden walkway is. That is where the animals were brought in, through the side of that big door right there on the left of the Ark. So just imagine 2 by 2 all the animals trouncing up that wooden platform and entering into the Ark, preparing for 40 days and 40 nights of unrelenting rain and storms. Pretty crazy. We are now leaving the Ark and heading into Imzara's kitchen for some food. Oh wow, there's like animals in here as well. Look at this. This is cool. Look at this guy. Look at this. It's like he's like I don't know if he's angry or happy or if he's just hungry. It's an animal quiz on there. Yeah, the bags are really awesome. They have animal quizzes, and I ended up getting the 2x2 burger, which is, I think it's 2 meat patties. It is 2 meat patties with bacon. There are some kangaroos over there just chilling in the shade. It is kind of warm out here in the sun, so I can't blame them for taking a little break under the awning there. If you don't have money to take the camel ride, there's always the alternative. Oh my God. Piggybacking on your father's back. I'm gonna get some fresh squeezed lemonade, lemon tree fruit juice. And those are the lemons right there. And here, look at this, they fresh squeeze it from this little crazy mechanism here. Look at the size of this lemonade. I think the proportionate size of the glass goes with the immenseness of the Ark behind me. That thing was super cool. Yeah, over here on the left-hand side, there's Jacob. He beat us to it. The big metal teepee. I think it used to be a gas station or something. Kind of looks like a dunce cap almost. They say it's a metal teepee, but it really is just like a big, long silver cylinder. Oh yeah, it's like pretty flimsy. Little metal bed frame, some drawers. Wow, it'd be cool to live in this metal teepee. I mean, it's no Ark, but this thing's pretty cool. What was the name of the chili place we had yesterday?
Skyline.
So we had Skyline chili yesterday. Today we're gonna follow up with our review of Gold Star chili. Everyone on this mural is so happy to be eating Gold Star chili. Gold Star chili. And we haven't even ordered yet, and they've already started to bring the little oyster crackers. We need to explore the immenseness. Oh, look at this. There definitely are beans in this compared to last night's Starline. It kind of looks like the same texture as Skyline, but you really can't judge it until you taste it. It tastes kind of similar to Skyline chili.
No.
Like, it tastes very similar to Skyline. This almost tastes like it has cinnamon in it too.
What's their obsession with cinnamon on here?
It tastes exactly the same.
It doesn't have as cinnamon a taste, but there's cinnamon in this.
Yeah.
There's got to be cinnamon in this. Can you guys tell the difference between the chili we had last night and this chili?
I think I can.
I can't. Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Yep. Less cinnamon.
Less cinnamony?
Maybe
This
slightly.
is not as. This one's got a little bit more spice, and it's not as sweet as Skyline chili.
So you could tell the difference if they were side by side and you were blindfolded.
Yeah.
You'd be able to tell which was which.
I could say that's Gold Star. This one's Skyline.
Which do you prefer though? That's the thing.
Gold Star.
You prefer Gold Star.
I want to challenge you to that blindfold test because I don't believe you. They taste very similar.
Would you be able to tell the difference?
No, I really wouldn't.
They taste very similar. I mean, obviously this has beans in it, so I know this is definitely the Gold Star. Okay, my review of the chili, I prefer Gold Star over the other one, just barely. Even though I probably couldn't tell a difference in a taste test. Maybe it was because of these oyster crackers, but if I had to make a decision right now at this current time, I would say Gold Star chili comes out victorious.
I think I like Gold Star a little bit better. A little bit.
I would agree with that, but it was so close. Like it would be like a, what do they call that? Like a hair.
Oh, like a split decision?
Yeah. Or like, you know when they do like the video where they like have to slow it down to see who won?
Photo finish.
The nose, right? The nose?
There's one by a nose.
Yeah.
Look at that sunset. Kentucky sunset. So beautiful. This would be a pretty good time to say, vlog over.